Hello! It's another great day. Today is November the 15th. It's the opening day of the Michigan Firearm Deer. I had to work until 7, so I did not go out. And I have some traps to check, as you all know. So I'm going to check my traps. There's a lot of guys out hunting around here. It's amazing. I'm going to check some traps. I'm hoping to get a few more rats. I know I'm not going to get a beaver because I pulled that trap, but I do have a number 4 double long spring. It's a heck of a trap for a beaver, but it'll work. It's a big one. And I talked to Clint at River Rats Trapping Supplies. Hey, if you guys have never been to Clint's website or to his store, he is a must-see in Lower Michigan. He's in the Lansing area down by Eaton Rapids. And man, he's got anything and everything you could think of. If he doesn't have it, he can get it. He's got everything from dog supplies for hunting dogs to bow hunting to just fishing and outdoor fun all over. But especially trapping, and of course he is a local fur buyer. So I recommend going and seeing Clint. Big shout out to him. He always helps me out. We talk about what my needs are, and he always finds the best solutions for me. And what's great is he's like an hour and 10 minutes away from me, but he puts together my order and I can pick it up, and it's awesome. So I appreciate you, Clint. Big shout out to you. So that being said, we got another dozen and another dozen 1.5s coming, and a couple of beaver traps on my order here that I'm going to pick up hopefully tomorrow. Best laid plans of mice and men. That's just how it goes. There's another guy hunting. This is a little tiny chunk of state land here to my left, and it never ceases to amaze me how many guys will sit on a little, like a 15-acre, pardon the Jeep, it's bouncy, a little 15-acre chunk of woods. There might be 3 or 4 guys in here during bow season at night. It's just crazy. But anyway, I guess I'm spoiled. That's all there is to it. I got that big chunk of land to hunt, and up north I had even 2x that myself, plus another couple hundred acres for the neighbor that let me hunt. I guess I'm just a spoiled, rotten kid. All right, here we go. Check day, 11:15. Thanks for being here. Well, a bit of a disheartening beginning to the day. I ran into a fella. He's been trapping out here also, and yeah, so anyway, he's got traps in the spot I was planning on going today to set some more, so I guess we'll just stick to what we got for now. He said he's only going to be here a few more weeks. He's trying to pick up some beaver and some rats. He's got a heck of a lot more rats than I do, that's for sure. But, hey, what are you going to do? So here we go. I'm going to check out some traps. I just checked that colony trap, set that beaver trap. That's all good to go. He had a beaver trap sitting there where I had mine. But he pulled it, thankfully. That was nice of him. And we'll see what happens. Glad you guys are here. Moving on. All right, here we go. November 18th, back on another check day. So what ended up happening last time was I met that fella who was trapping out there. Turned out to be a great guy. He actually is, or was, a fur picker-upper guy. I don't know what you call him. Distributor. For NAFTA, and now he does the same thing under a different company. But anyway, so he collects the furs and bundles them and ships them up to the auction. So I kind of had, that was a cool guy to meet. I really talked to him about the auction, and I think I might do that this year instead of just selling them to a local fella. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy working with Clint, but I think I might get another $1 a head. And I'm in no hurry for the money because I don't do this for money. So, yeah. Anyway, so thank you. I'll give a shout out to Dennis. Appreciate meeting you and some heads up on some stuff. So I got out there, and Dennis had told me that there were some people that were out and about by my traps. And I had 6 traps that were set off. Nothing was stolen, thankfully. Now, were they set off by people? Did I just have 6 short strikes, whatever? I don't know. I'm kind of a one to not want to go instantly to the bad, but it's hard not to in that situation, especially when I only got 4 rats. I did have 2 twist offs, so I was really unhappy about that too. So I had to make some maneuver or some adjustments on my drowners. Other than that, we'll see. Heading back out now. I'm driving the truck today, so hence the noisy exhaust and the rattle, rattle, rattle. It's a little bit different. I'll probably be driving this more often because the roads are so bad. As dumb as this sounds, I don't want to get the Jeep muddy. Does that make sense? I don't know. Here we go. I'll see you in a little bit when I get there. Oh, and I set a little mink trap. We'll have to check that one too. See you in a bit. You know, I almost forgot to tell you about what happened last week. I think I did. So the motor was frozen when I got there, like just the water jet, you know. So, you know, I've been running outboards in the wintertime most of my adult life, duck hunting especially. You just run them till they're warmed up, shut it off for a few seconds or minutes or whatever it takes. Start them again. If it doesn't go, you run it for another minute or 2 or 3 or 4 and shut it off. Eventually it'll clear because the heat from the water that's in the motor, you know, it will eventually clear any ice clogs. So I got it running, and then I shut the motor off and it stopped again. So I thought, oh, it's just got a little ice. So I gunned it. I gunned it hard, and it was real slippery because of the ice in the boat on the floor, you know, and I slipped and fell, and I landed on the tiller handle. Thankfully the tiller handle was there, because otherwise I'd have been swimming and that boat would have been at full throttle. Boring story long, I snapped that tiller handle right in half, and we're talking like 1/8 inch thick aluminum. I got a bruise on my side like there's no tomorrow, and both of my legs are all bruised up from where I fell and hit the seats. I whacked my hand real good. It wasn't pretty. So, boring story long, I had to buy a new tiller handle this week and install it. But the good news is my shift problem got fixed in the process. So, obviously my old tiller handle had some issues with the shifting, and now the motor runs better than it has ever. Who would have thunk? Real quick, I'm going to check this mink set. There's a culvert that runs under this road. I just put a mink set in the culvert because I know that mink goes under there through that culvert. You see it's flowing right there, if you can see it. And much to my unsurprise, there's nothing in there. So it is flowing pretty good though. So we'll see. I don't have that trap hidden at all. I don't even have it staked in there real well. Maybe I'll fix that on my way back. We'll see. All right, off and running. Here we go. Well, here we are at the beaver set. You know, I saw fur and I was excited. And it's nice to catch something, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't what I was hoping for. Let me show you. Beaver set produced a big old ringtail. Now, he looks all drowned and wet, so it's going to be an interesting experience getting him out of there. I don't know, but oh well, we're going to reset and give it a whirl. I wonder how long he's been there. Probably overnight at least. He's gone. So here we go. At least we got one in the boat. Okay, checking the colony trap right around the corner from that beaver. That beaver's right there at that tree. And beaver set, I mean. And hey, we got a rat. 2 traps. Well, technically 3, so 2 and 3. Hey, I'm very happy. Big fat coon, raccoon, ringtail, whatever, and a medium-sized muskrat. Here we go, on to the next. Okay, just got to the next house. I got at least one I see. I can't see a trap over there. I see 2 conibears. They're not set off, but that's all right. I might move them. Wow, not too shabby. We'll see what happens here. I'll show you if I got anything else at this spot. Okay, we just picked up another one. Little fat guy. Yeah. So things are looking up. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, this little bay. The wind is picking up, but oh well, here we go, off and running. So I just got done checking that bay right there. You can kind of see those flags, and then that set there. And now I'm here. I had one twist off. I got one rat over there. You can see probably I got a rat floating right there. So we'll peel in here and see what else is in these traps. Should be, I'm hoping there's at least one more in there. All right, ended up with one more. So we got, we're up to 6 rats and a big raccoon. He's not real pretty. He's kind of an ugly color, but that's okay. All right, we still got a bunch to check out here. We're doing great though. It's a great day. Having lots of fun. Well guys, the wind picked up. I got cold. I had to put my raincoat on to keep the wind off me. Didn't hurt that I got a little wet. That made me even more cold, but you know, the day we started out great, and then I just petered right off to nothing. So I ended up with 6 rats and a raccoon. I'll give you a look here.